In this lesson, let's build the radar for the helicopter. Let's first select our body and hide everything else. I'm going to switch to our right view and see what we can do. I'm going to split the body by drawing a curve starting from here, coming straight down, and pulling it out just like that. Back to the perspective, I can take these curves and pull it out with an extrusion. Select the body, run Boolean split, select the poly surface and right click. Okay, switch over to our right view. I'm going to go and just draw a rectangle. You could start from here and pull it across just like this. Let's grab our control points, and with the gumball I can just squeeze it in just a tiny bit, ever so slightly. Let's go to the circle with 3 tangents, give it a little bit of a roundness. That's good. Split it with this poly curve here, and we just want to keep that. I'm going to draw a line from this mid down to here. Now we can lock the body. Take this poly curve and split it with this arc, and I want to keep that for now, and let's join. Finally, split it with this curve and keep this. With this selected, I want to do a revolve. My axis is snapping to this line and again snapping to the line anywhere else. Make sure you're going at 360, and let's apply. That's good. Switch over to the top view. I want to create the front part's a little bit flat for the lenses, so we need to create a poly curve. I'm going to guesstimate it is somewhat like this, and it goes out something like that. When you use a gumball, translate and pull it up, hold the control key so you can create a surface. Let's select the object here and do a Boolean split. That's pretty good. What I want to do next is draw a rounded rectangle, which is this one here. I'm going to draw it roughly like this and give it a little bit of roundness. I'm going to pull it back out. Draw a point to its center point, and you can just move it if you can't find it. And I want to make sure I can move it close to where I'm seeing it. You could rotate 90 degrees. You can do an orient on surface. Run the command, base point, this one, and pull it up. Select the surface to orient on. It's going the wrong way, so let's run it again and go this way. Copy, make sure it's set to yes, so you can do it again on the other side. I'll put this one right down here. Right click and run the command again. and we'll add it a little bit above on this side. Pretty good. Before we cut it out, let's make sure we can do a fillet around every sharp corner here. Radius, we'll do 0.035 again, and just select all the edges. It's not bad. Now we can take this curve and do an extrusion. Pull it in. Do the same. Let's do a Boolean difference with delete set to no. Select the cutters. First, let's lock the ones on the inside. I'll do a fillet. Actually, we'll do a chamfer. Let's do 0.02. Let's see what happens. Actually, 0.04. Chain edges. Select this. Right click. Not bad. We'll do it again. Now we could select the lens, lock everything else, do a fillet. This time I'm going to do 0.05, chain edges, let's do it again, chain edges. Not bad. Select all our points and curves and delete it. We can apply this to the body. Make a new layer. We'll call this radar lenses. And give it a different color. Let's go with lavender. All right. Let's continue. You need to create these screw points going in. Switch to the right view here. I'm going to draw a cylinder. Actually, we'll just draw a box. Do it from center. Figure out it's probably this big. And give it a little bit of depth. Center it, draw a point at 0. We can move this one towards the radar area. Isolate everything else and hide it. And notice it's a little too big, so let's get a little smaller. I'm going to draw an isocurve right on this body here. Draw a point. And I'm going to run the array on curve command. Make a few copies. Go with 9 or 11. Let's tilt this one 90 degrees the other way so it's laying down. We'll do an orient on surface. And see if it's in the right direction. That it is. Okay. When you're finished, you can do a Boolean difference. Delete input yes. Let's run the fillet command, 0.03. Let's see what happens. We'll come back later in a later video and start cutting out the seams of the metal to show that there is some separation. But for now, we'll just focus on getting the major details sketched out. Let's bring everything back. Okay, quite happy with the shape, and again, it's pretty good. Okay, in the next lesson, we will continue to work on the front section of the helicopter.